Good morning, everyone. It's time for maths, and I'm here with Sophie. Say good morning, Sophie.
Hello.
Lovely. So, I used a word this morning that I wasn't sure if you'd know or not. The word is subitizing, and today I'm going to try and explain subitizing to you. So, subitizing is a skill that grown-ups use all of the time, and we use it without really thinking about it. But it's a skill that you need to learn before you can use. So when we look at this picture, we can tell how many dots there are without even having to count them. How many dots are there, Sophie?
3.
Good girl, that's right, there's 3 dots. Now we know that because we know lots about the number 3. We know loads of different shapes of the number 3, we know how to make the number 3, we know loads about it. So when we look at these dots, our brain instantly goes, well, there's 2 dots there, and there's 1 dot there, and 1 more than 2 is...
3.
Good girl. So that's nice and easy. Let's have a look at some others and see if we can work out what these numbers are. Are you ready? How many are there?
3.
3 again. Oh, look. It's another group of 2 and 1 more. And 1 more than 2 makes?
3.
Good girl. So, what about this one? How many dots?
5.
5. How did you know there were 5?
Because there's 5.
Yes, there is 5. But what 2 groups are there? What's
4
this?
and 1.
Well done. There's 4 here. And 1 more, and 4 and 1 makes 5. The reason why the dots on a dice are the shapes they are is because our brain is used to identifying those numbers in those patterns. So when we see 4 dots in a square shape, we always know it's 4. So 4 and 1 more made 5.
Yeah.
What's next? How many there?
5.
5! What groups?
3 and 2.
Well done. A group of 3 and a group of 2. Oh, that's a bit trickier, isn't it? We don't all know that 2 more than 3 is 5. But with lots of practice at counting and at making different numbers, you'll get really quick at subitizing these bigger numbers. Okay, here's a really tricky one. Well, I can see there's that 4 in the middle. And what's 1 more than 4?
5.
And then 1 more than that?
It is 6.
6! 6 altogether. Wonderful. Right, here's a tricky one as well.
No.
What's that?
No.
Maybe try turning your head on its side. Does that help? Oh, it's a tricky one, that, isn't it? That is 5.
5.
They're all very close together, but you might say there's 3 across the middle and 1 above and 1 below. That might be an easier way of counting them.
Yeah.
You'll find lots of different ways of counting these slides. That's part of the fun, is finding the different ways that you could count them or subitize some of those smaller numbers.
Subitize.
So, are we ready? Oh, now, difficult one to see all at once, but what's that number?
3.
And that one?
3.
3 and 3 more.
6.
Well done, that's right. 3 and 3 more is 6. What about this one? What's that top number?
2. 4.
2 and 4 more? Or 4 then 2?
It is 6.
It's 6. 6 again, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, what about here? 3 and 3.
So it's...
3 and 3. 3 and 3 more.
It's 6.
6. Well done. So, here's our challenge. We've got a bigger set of dots today, and we want to see not just one way of finding the number, but how many different ways can we find to make the number? Here are some examples on a different set of dots to the one I'm going to give you. Here's some big groups of dots. And on this first one, we've got 2 and 3 and 2. And that makes 7. 2 add 3 add 2 equals 7. What about... Oh, look! This is the same numbers, but in a different shape. So we've got 2 and 3 and 2 going diagonally. And that makes 7. You are getting very wriggly, Sophie Ledger. Oh, down here we've got 4 and 4, but take away 1 because we've counted that middle one twice. 4 and 4, take away 1 makes 7. Here we said, oh, if you made it a big square, that would be 9. But 2 of the dots are missing, so take those away. That makes 7. Here we said the cross in the middle could be 5, and then there's 2 extras, so that makes 7.
Different.
And here we said 3 in an L shape, 3 in an L shape, 1 on its own, and 3 add 1 makes 7.
Yes, 7.
So, next I'm going to give you a pattern. And this will be available as a PDF on Teams, which means if you've got any sort of tablet or device, you should be able to just draw on the PDF with your finger, and then you could take a screenshot of it and add it onto Teams to show us the ways that you counted this number. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of dots there, isn't there? Oh, I think I'd count them in straight lines. How many in this top row?
3.
Oh, there's 3 in the middle row. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 at the top, so 3 and 1 more makes
4.
4, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 4 more. 5, 6, 7,
8, 9.
Oh, I wonder what other ways you could find of counting them. In the Teams document, there will be this version where you can do 9 different ways of counting those 9 dots. Good luck!